Welcome to Fight Japan. I'm your host Robert Klein. In today's show, we're meeting Kumiko and Mika Tsunagawa. The Tsunagawa sisters are well known in the karate scene in Japan as highly skilled practitioners of one of the last great martial arts this century. They practice Shinkyokushinkai, which is a derivative of Kyokushinkai. Kyokushinkai was the last great karate form developed in Japan by the Korean immigrant Masoyama. The trademark of Masoyama's art was its highly vigorous training, its full contact style, and its use of the 100-man kumite, in which a single fighter fought 100 opponents in a row. Here we're visiting Kumiko and Mika in their homes, which happen to be next to each other. Kumiko shows us her excellent calligraphy, while Mika shows us her overfed obese hamster. Mika and Kumiko today are different people entirely. They are both in war mode. Mika's first opponent is much larger than her and a former champion. Mika is penalized for punching her opponent in the face, which is not allowed in this type of karate. Mika hits her opponent a second time with a combination and is disqualified. Her opponent is bleeding profusely.
She was doing incredibly well, Mika. And she was fighting that girl who was much bigger than her, much more strong. She was the girl was a world champion last year, right?
That's right.
And yet she was really handling the girl very well. Yeah. What happened with that penalty?
Because she's gonna punch her face twice, and then she's opponent is much more experienced than her because she's last year's world champion.
Yeah.
And then when she had the punch the first times, I think she got again chewy for the penalty, and then she a little bit frustrated or nervous or something comes out, and then she couldn't control for them. So most of the time when I look at her, she lost herself.
She lost control in battle.
A little bit, yes.
Kumiko aggressively attacks her younger and smaller opponent. She beats the girl long after she has stopped showing any meaningful resistance. Kumiko supporters go to her arm. No mercy given, none expected. Kumiko fights a former world champion. She scores a lot of strikes, but lacks the power to slow down her larger and stronger opponent. This is the same woman her sister struck earlier in the face. The opponent scores a brutal kick against Kumiko. She then scores a glancing headshot. Kumiko fights another woman, a large, fast, strong woman who, in spite of her poise, is only in high school. This woman is incredibly quick on her feet. Things don't go well for Kumiko, but she keeps it together. Another hard day in the life of a top-ranked competitive fighter. I'm your host, Robert Klein. See you again soon.